Is this a good angle? Am I like looking uncomfortable? I don't know. Anyways, what's up guys? It's Bree and I'm back with another video. It's been a long time, I know, and I'm sorry, okay? I promise that this time I'm officially back for good. As you can see by the title, we're going to be talking about my weight loss journey today. I still have a ways to go before like I'm at my goal, but I look a lot better than I did about a year ago. So I am not a dietitian, so I don't want you to think that what I say is law, but I did come a very long way by myself with no trainer, no nothing. I just started one day. I want to start by saying that y'all, I was getting lazy. I was super lazy. I was eating whatever, eating whenever, doing whatever. Like, I was just getting so fat and it made me so self-conscious, and I felt like I was taking out my insecurities on everybody else, and that's not cool. Like, I never want to get back to a place where I'm doing that again, but I understand that, you know, I was at a place where I was very uncomfortable in my own skin. Like, the heaviest I've ever been is 238. So I wanted to just, you know, be very open and honest about that. I was starting off at 238, and I'll try to like insert pictures from like that time, like when I was bigger. But I'm not gonna lie, if I don't insert too many pictures, it's because I deleted them. I felt so horrible, and I felt like those pictures looked so bad, and I just felt so ugly, y'all. So I deleted those pictures. I hit about 200 pounds in like 2017, and honestly my weight just continuously went up every single year after that. And 2020 going into 2021 is the first time that like my weight was pretty much consistently dropping because I was actually trying. I'm gonna just keep it a band with y'all. You watch videos and you go on Pintrest, look up all these ideas, look for food and this, that, and the third, and you keep saying, I'm gonna start this day, I'm gonna start this day, I'm gonna start that day, and then you just never start. But what I did was I just started. It was a random day, and I was just like, I don't want to be fat anymore. I think I ate one last fat ass meal, okay? Like, I think I ordered like a pizza or something, and I ate the whole pizza, and I was like, okay, I'm not eating like this no more. Everything I did is super realistic. I did not do anything super crazy, because some stuff that people was doing, I was like, baby, no, I'm not doing that. The first thing that I want to say is I'm a pescatarian, but me being a pescatarian is not what resulted in my weight loss. If you're gonna cut out certain things from your diet, you still have to eat healthily. I think people say it's like 80% what you eat and 20% what you do. I didn't become a pescatarian to lose weight. I became a pescatarian because the other meats were bothering me. But I'm a pescatarian. I do want to put that out there so you guys have an idea of like what I was eating like. And then what I started doing was walking every day. Now, I have a dog, so I already had to walk outside, but I just never really wanted to walk him for long periods of time, and that was on me just being lazy. I felt like I wasn't being a good mom to him. Like, I was being lazy because I was really overweight, y'all. I don't know if any of y'all noticed, but I'm 5'3", so for me to be 238 pounds at my height, like at my stature, it was not good. I was very far overweight, and I was lazy. I never felt like doing anything. I didn't want to do anything. I had no motivation for anything. And one day I was just like, you know what, let's go for a walk. So what I started doing was I started like taking like a 3-mile walk every single morning with my dog. And this is something that everyone can do, okay? You don't need no gym membership to just walk outside. Like, you don't. I understand that the neighborhood or like the area that you live in does play a part. Of course, be safe. But you do not need a gym membership. You don't need a car. You don't need to spend any money to just spend an hour outside and just walk around the neighborhood. And I was just like, I cannot continue to make excuses for myself. I need to just like get up and be active. So I lived in Rogers Park in Chicago, as many of y'all know because I said it in my apartment hunting video. I'll link it up here if you guys want to see that and get like advice on finding apartments and stuff. I lived in Rogers Park. I lived right at the edge of Chicago. I would wake up around 7 in the morning. I would brush my teeth, put on some workout clothes, and I would go walk. And I would walk 3 miles. I started off at like 2 miles, and then I upped it to 3. So basically I would walk from my apartment all the way to the beach in Evanston, around the block, and I would walk back even when I didn't feel like it. And I did that pretty much every day, no days off. It is good to take off days. I do take off days now, but in the beginning when I was like really just trying to see like the weight kind of come off, I was working out every single day consistently. That's it. I was just walking. And then I eventually upped it from walking just in the morning to walking in the morning and then also walking in the evening. So let's say like in the morning I'd walk between 2 and 3 miles, and in the afternoon I'd walk between like 1 and 2 miles, depending on how I was feeling. And that was just dedication on my part, because I knew what I was looking like and I knew I was very uncomfortable in my own skin, and I really wanted to lose that weight. Now, if you are somebody who cannot walk for long periods of time, that is okay. It's fine. I've seen people get on YouTube and talk about the weight loss journey, and they said like they started off just walking like 10 minutes every day, and then, you know, you up it to 30 and then 40 and then 50, 60, whatever. Like, just start. Just do whatever you can and start. It doesn't matter if you're walking like the same amount of time as me. It's totally fine if you're not. Just start. Probably I don't see my double chin. It always making an appearance. The next thing that I did every single day, in addition to the cardio, is I started Chloe Ting's ab challenge. And I just did the one ab video for 14 minutes every single day for 14 days. It was such a hard thing to do, but you just really have to dedicate yourself to work out. And before I continue, I don't want to get sidetracked, but people always talk about how they don't have time. You have time for whatever the fuck you want to make time for. I always said I did not have time to work out. I complained about how I didn't have time, I didn't have the money, this, that, and the third, making up all types of excuses. One day I was just like, man, fuck that. And I started waking up early, okay? And I started working out. And like, even now, like with my job, I wake up probably like 2.5 hours before I need to be at work, and I make sure I work out every morning. Like, you have time for what you want to make time for. It's nothing to wake up a couple hours earlier and work out before you get your day started. So I did do Chloe Ting's ab challenge, and I do feel like it helped my stomach go down a little bit. But I was just so big at that point that like, I feel like I really didn't notice that much of a difference. Y'all could be the judge. So before I go on to the next thing, I do want to kind of talk about food a little bit. I'm not going to dive too deep into it, because I do want to do some what I eat in days to show you guys the type of things that I eat to either lose weight or maintain weight. I was eating 3 meals a day, 2 to 3 meals every day. I was eating a bowl of fruit every morning, drinking kombucha, and then making sure that I drank a lot of water. And then for lunch, I was eating vegetable pitas. So basically it was just like a pita, some type of vegan meat, cheese, tzatziki sauce, and then I believe cucumbers and tomatoes and pepper. And I was eating that twice a day, and I kept eating like that. And then eventually I started incorporating some things that are a bit heavier. So I started eating like sushi and stuff like that. I was eating in a calorie deficit, so that plus making sure that you're working out consistently is going to also help you see the weight just drop. I also want to make it clear that every time I work out, and I mean every single time, I wear a sweatband and a waist trainer. Now, you don't necessarily need a waist trainer. Do not feel the need to go out and buy that, but I would highly suggest you get a sweatband. A sweatband is going to help you sweat more and get rid of a lot of that water weight, and I wear it every single time I work out, like no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you guys are searching for a good waist trainer though, I would either suggest What Waist or InSnatched, and I'll link them both down below. I'm actually planning on buying an InSnatched waist trainer, but I do have the What Waist waist trainer, and a lot of people said that they did notice a difference in my shape. I still have love handles. I'm not at my desired weight, but it looks a lot better. And then I actually started incorporating some other workouts to target some different areas of my body. So I noticed as I was losing weight that my booty got smaller. I was losing my butt, y'all. As I was losing more weight, like my butt was definitely getting smaller, and I was not having that because I don't want to be no flat booty bitch. I actually started doing butt workouts as well, and those butt workouts target your glutes and they target your thighs. And it was like a 5-minute workout that you were supposed to do every day. I was doing that regularly, and I definitely saw a difference, so I'm gonna also link that down below as well. Another workout that I did to help me lose weight was the Captain Hook workout by Nataliebfitness, and I'll also link that down below. It's honestly literally so easy. It's a 3-minute workout, but it gets you tired. Like, after I would do it like 2 or 3 different times in a row, y'all. After that second one, or between like the first one and half the second one, I'd be sweating. I was tired, but it felt good. Like, working out makes you feel so good and accomplished. Every workout that I did, I'm gonna link down below. I'm gonna be honest, I did get to a point in my weight loss where I just kind of plateaued. I kind of just fell off. I was kind of just eating enough to maintain. I wasn't really losing any weight. I had kind of stopped working out because the weather had changed and I didn't really have a gym membership. So I did some things in the house, but I wasn't really doing anything. And then I noticed my weight went back up a little bit. And I'm not gonna lie, that definitely hurt my feelings. When you reach a plateau or you notice you're gaining back some weight, you have to really take a look at what you're doing that's causing you to either gain the weight or not be able to lose it. I had to like really take a look at the stuff I was eating and what times I was eating at, and I realized like you're not eating properly like you were. Like you're eating out too much, you're eating too late, you're not working out, and you're not really eating, you know, the right amount of calories for the lack of activity. So, you know, I just kind of had to like regroup and like readjust to my new lifestyle. Recently, I got a gym membership and I did start going to the gym. So I go to Planet Fitness Tuesday through Saturday typically, and I do a couple of machines, and I'm gonna like talk about the machines in another video because I want to tell you guys what I did to grow my glutes outside of that one video I was watching. So be on the lookout for the video of how I grew my glutes, because y'all, there was some major improvement. Okay, I do a couple of leg machines and then I would do cardio. So I had heard about that girl, I think her name was Christina Giraldo. Oh man, I hope I'm not saying that wrong, give me 1 second. Her name is Lauren Giraldo. So she does this thing where you have the incline at 12 and then the speed is at 3, and then you do it for 30 minutes. And then I was like, no, I want to go a little bit harder. I increased the ramp to like 13 to 13.5, and my speed is between 3 and like 3.2. I burn about 400 calories. And that's a lot for 30 minutes. I feel like I was doing that almost every day. I was wearing my sweatband, then I was wearing another sweatband, then I was wearing my waist trainer, and then I was wearing my sauna hoodie. I saw inches dropping, I saw my weight going down, I finally got out of the 200s, and that was such a milestone for me. And then I plateaued again. Recently I have started jump roping. I did also do the jump rope challenge, which I recorded a whole video for. I really do feel like that helped, and I noticed that my body was getting used to some of the workouts I was doing, which I think really played a big part in me plateauing. My body was just so used to everything I was taking in and then what I was doing and the calories I was burning that I was just kind of staying stagnant with my weight loss. So once I started adding different activities and stuff to my workout, I definitely noticed that the weight started going down and I started dropping inches again. On the days that I don't go to the gym, I typically jump rope. I do about 1,000 to 1,200 jumps, just depending on how I feel. Finally, sometimes I would just like lift dumbbells and like I'll do lunges and squats and stuff like that. And then as far as eating, I pretty much eat what I want, but you know, in moderation. I'm a very picky eater, so I don't really eat that many different things. But one thing that I definitely want to say about weight loss is eat what you want in moderation. If you try to go on some crazy ass diet and you don't even like the stuff that you're eating, you're going to go back to the way that you were eating before, because it's not sustainable to continue to do something that you don't like or that you're not enjoying. On my weight loss journey, I really wanted this to be a lifestyle change. I wanted to make sure that I was doing something that was going to be sustainable for me. I wanted to make sure that if I wanted something, I indulged myself in it. Like, I'm gonna go eat it. If I want pizza, I'm gonna eat pizza. If I want a calzone, I'm gonna eat a calzone. If I want sushi, I'm gonna eat sushi. Like, if I want a big piece of fish, I mean, my appetite don't be that big, but basically if I want some fish, I'm gonna eat some fish. If I want some ice cream, I'm gonna eat some ice cream. You know what I'm saying? I started taking Goldie vitamins as well, and Goldie vitamins, they have an apple cider vinegar vitamin. I know a lot of people suggest apple cider vinegar for weight loss, but I personally cannot. I can't do that because it always makes me sick. But the apple cider vinegar vitamins don't affect me negatively like straight apple cider vinegar does. I definitely think that if you are on a weight loss journey, that you should look into it. I'll also link their website down below and like the exact vitamins that I take. I also want to say you can drink alcohol, okay? I've watched so many weight loss videos where people are like, cut out liquor, cut out alcohol, don't drink, don't do any of that, don't have any fun, don't ever eat anything that you like, just eat this one meal all the time and then you'll lose weight and you'll be happy. No, you have to have a sustainable lifestyle, okay? I like liquor. I drink liquor regularly, okay? And I've still managed to lose 47 pounds. You can drink in moderation. Here's one last thing I did. I was gonna end this video and I almost forgot to mention this. Sabri has a 5-minute ab workout and I was doing that every day for a while. And honestly, I don't know if it worked or not, but my stomach is definitely smaller. So I definitely wanted to just throw that in there, even though I don't know if it worked really well for me or didn't work really well for me. I don't really do it now. You know when you kind of do the same thing over and over, you get bored of it. It was one of those things. I just didn't want to do it anymore. Also, I have braids and I hate doing stuff on the floor when I have braids because it's heavy. So maybe when I get my hair taken out, I might start back doing it again. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure that I mentioned that because that is something that I did do. Editing Bree here, and thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. I totally forgot to mention my ending weight and my ending measurements and starting measurements and all of that good stuff. And I'm mad because I wanted the whole video to be like super copacetic, but alas, here we are, it's not. In the very beginning, the highest recorded weight that I have is 238. I may have been a little bit more than that, but I don't know because I didn't record it. So at my heaviest, I was 238, and I got down to about 232 in January, and then by June, when I really started taking my weight loss seriously, I was at 221, I believe, and that was from like just not eating right and sometimes not even eating at all. But we don't even got to get into that. I wasn't not eating because I was trying to lose weight. I was just sad. From the time that I started actually taking my weight loss journey seriously, I did record the size of my stomach, and that was 39 at the top of my stomach, 42.5 the middle section of my stomach where my belly button is. Bottom of my stomach was 44.5. And then once I had done all the working out and done all the challenges and was eating different, everything like that, my most recent measurements, which are from February 3rd, are 34.8 at the top of my stomach, 38 to 37 in the middle of my stomach, and then the bottom of my stomach is now 40 inches, and I now weigh between like 188 and 190 because it's like fluctuating. So once this video has come out, it will have been 50 pounds because the last time I got on the scale, I was at 188 and I started it at 238. If my math is mathing correctly, that should be right. I just wanted to throw that in there so you guys know I'm not just talking shit. I mean, I know you can see it, but I did lose a significant amount of weight within, I feel like, a pretty reasonable amount of time. I lost everything super naturally. It's not easy. I have my days when I want to give up. I have my days when I don't want to wake up to go to the gym. I have my days when I just don't feel like doing anything. I have my days when I'm sad. I have my days when I just feel like I haven't gotten far enough and I don't feel good enough. And that's all a part of the process. I cannot wait to get to my goal weight, which at this point is probably like 160. So I think that I can get there. I just really want a flat stomach, y'all. But I'm going to be taking you guys with me throughout the rest of this weight loss journey. If you guys would like to keep up with me, then please follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at @damn_SallyMae. If you guys have any questions, then either leave them down below or feel free to shoot me a DM if it's something a little bit more private. I do respond to everybody. And I think that's it. I hope you guys like this video. Please give it a thumbs up. And if you are not already a part of the family, please go ahead and subscribe. And expect more of my weight loss journey videos to come in the future. Bye, guys.